When this dad learned he couldn't be at his son's cancer treatments due to COVID restrictions at the hospital, he found another way to be there. Chuck Yielding has spent every treatment day for the past 7 months dancing outside of his son's hospital window. I love this. Take a look. I love that so much. From Fort Worth, Texas, please welcome 14-year-old Aiden and his parents, Chuck and Lori. Hi, you guys. Hi. I am so happy to meet all of you. How are you?
We're good. How are you, Ellen?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Aiden, you were diagnosed with leukemia in April. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
You look good. Your smile is just adorable. Tell everybody what you call leukemia.
Whenever I was diagnosed with leukemia, we thought that leukemia was a scary word, and that's what we were scared of, is the word. And so we switched the letters around, and now we call it coolemia, because coolemia is a cooler word.
I like coolemia. That's very clever. And Chuck and Lori, this diagnosis must have been a huge shock. You thought it was COVID at first, right?
Yes, that's right, Ellen. It was actually gut-wrenching. It was terrible. Aiden was sick at home for about 10 days, and then our pediatrician encouraged us to bring him to the ER. When we took him to the emergency room, he was admitted unknown, ruled out COVID, and then worked on another diagnosis. We brought him to the emergency room on a Monday, and he was diagnosed with leukemia on Thursday.
Oh, man.
It was, it's nothing that anybody wants to hear from any family member, especially not your son. And, it's pretty tough. When you get the diagnosis, it's like, somebody's holding your head underwater. And you can't breathe, and to have to figure that out was really, really tough.
Yeah.
Really tough. Man, he's such an awesome kid. I mean, you couldn't pick a better attitude. I mean, this kid's just a consummate warrior. I mean, he's something else.
Look at that smile. Yeah, I mean, look at that smile. So, as we mentioned, due to COVID, there's only one parent allowed, and so you decided, that your wife is going to go in and be with him. And so, are you a dancer? How did this dancing start?
When it first came out, we knew, there was never a question who was going to be there. I mean, she's clinical, she's type A. I'm crazy, and if something shiny flashes by, I just run after it, So there was never a question. The best thing for him was for her to be there, and I just wasn't ready to accept the fact that I couldn't be there. And so, so I set up shop. I have a tree down there I call my office. I have a lawn chair I bring. I sit out there. If he can get to a window, he'll come and talk to me through the window. But as far as the dancing's concerned, that's something. I've been acting ignorant and silly my whole dang life. I guess nobody felt they should film it at the time.
Yeah.
But, it's something that I probably danced for them a million times in their lifetime right now. And so he was having a bad day one day, and I told my wife, I said, well, bring him to the window. And I was sitting out there in my lawn chair and brought him to the window, and I just started, doing some dancing and moving around and, doing some goofy stuff. And unbeknownst to me, she was filming from the window from their perspective and looking down, kind of at us. And a day or two later, she said, hey, look at this. And she showed it to me, and I could just hear him giggling, and I could hear the joy in his voice. And, not being able to be there is really hard. So any little bit of joy I can bring to him, I thought it was special.
That's fantastic. All right. I think it's fantastic. Aiden, you have fantastic parents. We have to take a break, and we'll talk more with the Yielding family right after this. We'll be back. The great news is Aiden's treatments are going well. Isn't that right? And you're feeling good, Aiden?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. Well, I love your family so much, so I wanted to give you a couple of things. If you go to the front door and bring in what's outside the front door.
Oh, let me go check.
Oh my. No. What?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Sit down.
All right. So Drew Brees heard you were a fan of his. He's a fan of yours. Yeah, when we told Drew that you were a fan, he said, let me give him my jersey. So there's his jersey. We also don't want your family to worry about the holidays this year, so there's a box that you can open right now. Shutterfly's mission is to help share life's joy, and they want to give your family $20,000, so you're not going to worry about anything.